pulls up for a three, but fails to convert. Lutas comfortably secures the rebound. Lutas charging forward now, and with the ball is Mwala, who tries his luck but fails to convert. Sitwala with the basket again. Lutas seems to have confidence this afternoon. You know, it doesn't matter the names, the big names the Mataro Warriors has at the moment on the roster, but the boys are out here to showcase what they are capable. Gosa pulls up and in and out the rim. Kandi with the big board and manages to get the foul. It is Mwala who has committed the foul on Kandi Musukwa. Side ball for Mataro Warriors, who are still trailing. Turnover from Kandi. Mwala gets the ball and hands it over. Brilliant basketball from Lutas, and Walia converts for the City Boys. Walia manages to convert for the City Boys. Bosch with the basketball hands it back to Gosa Hamdulu, who tries to find Michael, but again it is the turnover. Lutas commits a foul. So one of the things that you get to see, David, here is Lutas seem to pick up momentum in the first quarter. Is this something that you see the lads continuing as the game progresses, or at some point you anticipate to see the experience, the composure, and of course the basketball wisdom that Mataro Warriors have at the moment?
With Mataro Warriors, looking at the level of maturity which is on the floor, the scoreline right now shouldn't determine how the game is going to proceed. Because looking at the likes of Kandi, Chishmeto, as you put it, Gosa Hamdulu, I know to say the aspect of experience will come in. Lutas is a young team, full of energy, but at the end of the day, it's all about who's going to lead them when they are faced. Because basketball is all about having runs. They're going to have a good run, Warriors going to have a good run, but how will Lutas respond after that? Are they going to be composed to say, we're leading, let's take it easy, or they'll just keep going at the Warriors guys? Looking at that aspect, I believe when it comes to is going to win this game. Composure, everything. But at the end of the day, let's wait.
You never know what can happen.
Yeah. Maybe Lutas with their fresh legs, they might outrun the Warriors.
Going by the adage, anything in basketball is possible. Of course, we always have to leave room for that. But it is a classic example, as alluded to by David, a classic example of the battle between experience and energy, enthusiasm. And of course, you have the energy, the young legs from Lutas Basketball Club, and of course, the experience from Mataro Warriors, who have just converted on the line and reduced the lead to 11 points. 21 baskets to 10. Still, Lutas Basketball Club in the command, and that was an attempted attack. Lutas on the three, but fails to convert. Bosch with a big rebound, tries to find Michael, but Lutas defends successfully. As a coach, what do you make of that turnover from Lutas?
Experience.
It comes back to the issue of experience, eh?
Yes, comes back to the issue of experience, because you see, in basketball, as much as you want to run, you need to know when to run. You need to start pacing yourself. You've got the lead. You every time have to score above 15 seconds. And that's what Lutas are doing. Because right now, every time they come in for offense, they're always attempting above 15 seconds. So meaning they're giving their last seconds to Warriors to attempt. So it just goes back to how you approach the game.
So for all the young basketball fans that are watching this live stream of the Midlands regular season fixture here between Hawks and Mataro Warriors, that is free wisdom for you from Coach David Musonda, who has a wealth of experience in the game, has played both international and locally. So that is free wisdom that you can benefit from there for free. We won't charge you for that. So that's a perk for you. It is Lutas Basketball at the moment. And Sitwala is on the line. Sitwala is on the line. And the Lutos players are protesting right now, calling for the referee to revisit their decision because they feel it should have been a shooting foul. Walia strong on the ball and hands it over. Lupia seems a little bit sloppy today. He's one character I've seen in a few games play extremely well, having composure on the ball, but so far, even the turnover that we were talking about just a while ago with Coach David was committed by Lupia. Gosa hands it to Kandi, who makes a turnover. Good defense from Lutos Basketball Club.
You know, talking about Lupia, you know, looking at the history of Lutos, he's one person that reminds me of what's the name of the point guy? Wezi. Yeah.
Wezi.
So you know, he's I've seen Lupia play a couple of games, and he's got that about him, which can make him a great point guard. All he has to do right now is now lead the team.
Leadership. It comes down to leadership.
Leadership.
It comes down to leadership.
Leadership is one thing that he doesn't have. Once I believe Wendy should be his mentor, and that's one aspect actually to say they need to touch on, to say lead the team, because he's one person that when he's on the basketball, you're not gonna get him. He actually reminds me of you. Actually. Talking about your basketball days.
Yeah, talking about my basketball days, slowly coming back, eh? I mean, come on, you're older than me and you're still playing. Eh? I need to get my act together and come back on the court, eh? Yeah, so I think, I very much agree with you, and I think this is something that the majority of teams should start looking into, especially when we talk about the development of basketball in the country. You know, you've got basketball legends such as yourself. I know you're doing a tremendous job at Mataro Magic, you know, coaching the youngsters, people like Ogi, teaching them, you know, because obviously basketball is beyond skill, it's beyond the dribbling, it's beyond the crossovers, it's beyond the good passes, the brilliant shooting. It all comes down to the mental aspect, the IQ aspect to it. And that is something that I think Magic players are fortunate to have with you. But the majority of teams need to start investing in that aspect as well. Lupia being guarded by Gosa, and Walia gets the basketball.
You know, talking about basketball,
tries to find Sitwala, but unfortunately it's a turnover.
Yeah, talking about basketball being more. You see, basketball should be a lifestyle for most of these players. Yeah, if you want to last in the game, it's supposed to be a lifestyle. Yeah. So I know people say oh no, basketball is my hobby and all that kind of thing. But when it becomes a part of you, it becomes a lifestyle. And you're gonna safeguard whatever you're gonna do on the floor. It's all about, you know, playing basketball to the max. Yeah, and that's one thing most of these guys need to understand. Yeah, and playing basketball to the max.
Gosa misses a layup. How often do you get to see that?
It all boils down to old age.
There's that aspect as well. There's that aspect as well. Gosa missing a free layup, you know, with over 15 years of experience in the league. Been to the national championships multiple times against Magic, won some, lost some, and misses a layup on his own, eh?
Yeah. And even he just came back from the national duties, like
national duties, national team,
like
where there was a historic run of beating Mozambique.
And, yeah, I know, right?
For the first time, despite the poor overall performance, but at least there was history made, eh?
Yeah, there was history made. Yeah.
Sitwala gets the ball and. I now tend to agree with what you said at the end of the day. You know, the issue of experience, knowing what to do when, because that was a clear, good dish out pass that we should have expected, you know, Joseph just to be able to take the three with ease and with comfort. But unfortunately, he ended up traveling because he seemed not to make up his mind with regards, is he going to take the shot or simply hands it over to the next open guy. Kandi pulls up for another three, but this time around fails to convert. Good pass from Walia. Lutas converts, and it is none other than Kaonga who extends the lead for the City Boys to 23 baskets to 14. Mataro Warriors still trailing.
But I must commend Lutas with the way they are nurturing these kids. Because if you look at the kids right now, I can't seem to point out any prominent name. that the likes of Sebastian sitting on the floor, who's been in the game. I think he should be the oldest on this team, but he's there. Yeah, he's there on the bench, commanding, leading the kids, which is actually very, very, very commendable. And I can see Coach Waze there giving instructions. Yeah, that's a legend right there.
So just a while ago there was a trade for baskets. Gosa hit a 3, and Wale came back and replied with a drive. Mataro Warriors on the attack right now. Jotolo finds Kande Musukwa, who tries to calm things down and hands it back to Waitolo, who finds Bosch inside, and Waitolo finds Michael, who converts off the glass with ease. So that is the maturity with regards basketball. The patience, playing with the clock, finding the next open man.
Yeah. So that's one thing that Lutas need to work on, as in
Lupia on the 3, fails to convert.
That's like 10 seconds into a shot clock. You can pull up for that 3.
But I like the way they're playing defense from inside. A guy like Bosch, who normally causes a bit of trouble inside, has been quiet.
Yeah, he has been.
So the 2-on-2 defense apparently seems to be working fine. John Waitolo converts a 3-pointer.
So the shooting is down to 3 points.
Down to 3 points, eh? Talk about the experience, David, that you talked about, eh? Mataro Warriors slowly slipping their way back into the game. Good find by Lupia, but I don't know why he had to slide back.
That's what you're talking about. So right now, it's an era of, I know to say as in we all want to emulate Steph Curry.
Joseph, like, why would you do that? Yeah. He had an open lane. He could have easily put up for a 2-point. A point is a point either way.
So that's the thing we've been talking about. In this day and era where everybody is so privy to watching basketball, watching these NBA stars, doing all what they can. Yes, in the NBA you can do that because you need. Yeah. But right now, if you look at, we are in amateur league. Yeah. For you to do that, you need to practice that shot. You can't just wake up today and say, oh, no, I'm going to shoot a 3-pointer. No, at least you need to work on it. You need to do all that. But at the end of the day, with basketball, they always say, make the easiest shot.
Making the easiest shot.
Making the easiest
you
shot.
are still watching the Midlands Basketball Association regular season fixture between Mataro Warriors and Lutas Basketball Club. And what you saw earlier were just some of the fans that are here to enjoy the beautiful display of the game of basketball between the battle of experience and of course the energetic City Boys in Lutas Basketball Club. A while ago, Coach Wesley called for a timeout after the lead was reduced to now 3 points, courtesy of a 3-point from Gosa Amadulu, which was preceded by Kandi's 3 and then John Waitolo. It is Mataro Warriors basketball, and Thomas Nenguke is back on the floor as well. I think the second change for Mataro Warriors.
Yeah, the second change. They bring in the experience of Thomas Nenguke, whose resume, I can say, is so rich. Thomas Nenguke, former Magic player.
Look at the pass. Look at the brilliant pass, man. Talking about the experience, talking about the recognition. Beautiful pass from Thomas Nenguke. And of course, a wonderful energetic layup from Lutas, and that is no other than Kaonga there, trying to tell Thomas Nenguke.
So I believe, Wendy, I believe, weren't you teammates with Thomas Nenguke? What can you say about Thomas? Weren't you teammates?
Yeah, I played with him actually for some time, and one of the things that this chap has is his heart for basketball. He's one person that just refuses to lose. And he'll do everything. He'll give everything on the floor. And going back to your point, the issue of making the easiest point. He's not looking for the fancy play. He's just looking for the easiest play on the floor. So when you talk about basic fundamentals, that's what you get to see all day. And of course, one thing that has earned him a reputation in the league over the years is defense on the perimeter.
Yeah, I remember back in the days when Thomas Nenguke used to play for Mataro Magic. And there used to be this rivalry between Thomas Nenguke and Gosa Hamdulu. when Gosambu used to play for Pacers.
That's actually very interesting. Yeah. That's a very interesting story that you bring up, David, eh? Yeah. I think a lot of people that are watching and listening to us right now may not be aware of that interesting rivalry.
It was a rivalry that filled up the stands. Yeah, I think that should have been like...
Sebastian is back on the floor, tries to... In fact, that's his first time actually on the floor. He's not back. It's his first time on the floor. White goes past Sebastian and fails to convert. Bosch gets it from under the hoop and manages to convert for Mataro Warriors. For the first time, we are now leveled 27 apiece here. Lupia finds Sebastian, who drives. Why did Sebastian take the shot though?
He saw Kaonga. I believe Kaonga should be one of the best shooters. So
okay.
Yeah.
Gosan Thomas there, proving to everybody that look, old rivalries can become the best of teammates, eh?
Yeah. You know, talking about
Twala on the attack, but fails to convert. Kandi gets free and drops it to Waitolo, who tries to score and manages to get a basket and a foul. John Waitolo will be going to the free throw. Mataro Warriors in the lead for the first time since the game started. It is the second quarter, 4 minutes to play. Old man Chish back on the floor. So what are some of the memories do you have having played against Chish back in the day?
Oh, talking about Chish back in the days, I remember we played when Chish was playing for Napsa Hurricanes. Yeah, and I was playing for Bwanamkubwa. You know, funny enough, every time we get to championship, quarterfinals, semi-finals, quarterfinals, we would always face Napsa Hurricanes. And you know, it was quite a matchup. You know, Chish by then was, oh my God. Every time he pull up on the three-pointer line, we would not say, we would just pray to God to say he's going to miss it. Because back then, he used to be a sharpshooter. And I remember that was, what year was that? That should have been 2006, Yeah, 2006, somewhere there. You know, these guys, we played them, and I remember we're leading by, we're leading 2 points, and you know we're so confident that the game is done, you know. And then there comes Chish, all of a sudden, contested shot, pulls out right in the corner and gets that three. I tell you, we struggled to get that point back. Yeah, but fortunately, we had players like Madaliso, you know, great shooters and stuff. So yeah, you know, we came back. We got the W at the end of the day. Yeah.
So those are some of the stories from the past, of course, involving Chish Meto, one of the basketball greats we have in this country. Lutas on the attack, Satwala with the ball, and unfortunately that won't count as it is a 24-second violation. Lutas failing to convert over there, and a while ago we had Nikki hitting a three-pointer for Mataro Warriors, extending the lead. Warriors is now up by 4. Nikki with the basketball manages to find Thomas Nenguke, who gets a screen from Michael. Thomas hands it back to Nikki, who unfortunately fails to locate Michael as Lutas comes on the attack, finds Sitwala. Sitwala comfortably lays it off the glass. Nikki pulls out for another 3-point, but this time around fails to convert. Thomas Nenguke's efforts to pick the rebound fails to materialize. Good defensive read from Nikki, who thwarts a fast break for Lutas Basketball Club. It is, ladies and gentlemen, still the battle of experience and the energetic fresh legs of this here in the Midlands Basketball Association regular fixture. Tito Njovu secures the rebound for Mataro Warriors and finds Michael, who comfortably lays it in. Mataro Warriors now sitting on 33 baskets, 29 for Luters Basketball Club. Beautiful 2-point over there from Tebulo. Thomas Nenguke brings it up, hands it over to Chishmeto, who locates Nicky on the perimeter. Nicky finds Tito Njovu, and Tito Njovu gets rejected. Brilliant defense there from Luters Basketball Club. Beautiful basketball there from Luters Basketball Club, stopping Tito in his area in his comfort zone, so to speak. A beautiful steal there by Setwala, who converts for the City Boys, and we are now leveled at 33 baskets. Luters showing some fighting spirit, and it is a travel for Nicky, who was trying to find Thomas Nenguke. Luters Basketball Club now has an opportunity to come back and reclaim the lead. It is Kaonga calling for the peak. Kaonga still with the basketball, calling for his compatriots to move and try to work out something. There's a three-point attempt. Michael Chomba picks the rebound and hands it over to Thomas Nenguke, who is calling his charges to move systematically in order to try and secure the play. Tito hands it back to Nicky. Nicky sends it back to Tito Njovu. Tito tries to find Michael, but unfortunately Bwalia is in the lane and finishes comfortably after a very good defensive anticipation. The City back in the lead. It is 35-33 here in the Midlands Basketball Association regular season fixture. Michael Chomba hesitates, finds Chishmeto, the legend, and ladies and gentlemen, it is Chishmeto, the man who is familiar with the three-point line. He's been doing that in the league for over 15 years. It is a 3-2. Michael finds Thomas Nenguke. Thomas Nenguke, who hands it back to Michael. Michael still with the ball, tries to give a no-look pass to Titus. Intercepted. Kaonga and Bwalia lays it comfortably. City Boys are right in the peripheral of the Mataro Warriors. One to play, but good steal from Luters. Kaonga on the attack. Brilliant defense there from Nicky Shetima. Picking up momentum. Luters back in the lead. It is 37 baskets to 36 here at the Nasdaq Arena in Lusaka. Tabulo again converts for the City Boys, who have now extended the lead to 3 points. What a good comeback for Luters Basketball Club after seemingly becoming a little bit sluggish, but of course picking up momentum, and credit goes to Coach Wezi for being able to figure out a combination that can run the floor successfully, especially looking at the play that Mataro Warriors are beginning to adopt. So the tactical changes for Mataro Warriors included bringing on board Tito Njovu, who works in the paint frequently, but unfortunately the 2-on-2 defense seems to be proving effective. We are now at halftime. Luters Basketball Club is leading by 3 points, sitting at 39 baskets compared to 36 for Mataro Warriors. And right now, Thomas Nenguke and Gosa Amdulu and Bosch, one of the key players for this particular Mataro Warriors, just trying to converse, exchange a few notes on what it is that they can do better in the third quarter, and also just trying to loosen up their shots. We did see Gosa Amdulu hit a three-pointer in the first quarter, and of course Thomas Nenguke came in with a good defensive spark and a brilliant cross-court assist, which Gosa Amdulu coincidentally, not really coincidentally, but strategically converted, because I mean Thomas Nenguke is a smart player and he was able to recognize that Gosa is free across the court. Bosch taking some free throws, trying to stretch his hand on the area where he works best. And obviously in the second half we anticipate seeing Bosch, Michael Mwale on the line, doing what he does best, and of course working on the pen. Looking at the size of Luther's basketball player, we don't expect to see Michael Mwale, who is known as Bosch, play so much of an outside game, but we expect to see him play so much of an inside game today. So let us know wherever you're watching from. You can drop a comment. Areas and Luther's Basketball Club. In fact, you can be at liberty to also share the stream on your various social media platforms of this interesting encounter. The biggest game for the day is yet to come between Mataro Magic and Munali Suns. Another interesting matchup that speaks of experience, and of course the defending champions trying to maintain their bragging rights. As you can see, Luthers, the City Boys, young, energetic, trying to prove a point, still holding the lead, 39 to 36 baskets here. Players conducting some warm-up sessions, some halftime warm-ups. And there's one thing that I've been dying to share with you, David. Unfortunately, you missed a magic moment. One of your former rivals pulled up and reminded us, took us down memory lane. Chishmeto hammered a three-pointer and it was nothing but the net. I wish you were there for that moment, just to be able to remember what the gentleman can do and is still doing. All right, so you are still watching the Midlands Basketball Association regular season fixture between Mataro Warriors and Lutos Basketball Club. And joining me here is Lutos coach, Coach Wezi. Your boys are doing extremely well. We've seen them not giving up, fighting back, losing the lead, regaining it. We just want to understand, what is that changed their outlook?
Well, as you can see, the Warriors team has got a very experienced side. So what we have done with our boys is that we are encouraging them, we are giving them morale to hustle hard. We need that energy that we have to last us for the world game.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Wezi. I can see that you're supposed to go back and obviously talk to your boys. So that was Coach Wezi telling us what he did, talk to his boys with regards them improving their outlook and just maintaining their momentum and energy, even as they face off a team that is much more experienced. We will continue giving you live coverage here at the Nasdaq Arena in Lusaka, where Lutos Basketball Club is up against the much seasoned and experienced Mataro Warriors. It is the start of the second half between Mataro Warriors and Lutos Basketball Club. Lutos now sitting on 41 baskets, and Kaonga continues to attack the paint, and he managed to get the attention of referee William. It is 41 baskets to 36 baskets. Lutos on the attack. Lutos secures. Kaonga on the drive, fails to convert. Tito secures the rebound and finds Gosa Hamadulu. It's to Kandi. Mataro Warriors on the attack. John Waitolo pulls up for a 3-point and he fails to convert. And Michael Mwale gets a foul. A big shout out to Eneles Msonda, who's watching this live broadcast right now. Thank you very much for the word of encouragement, Eneles. Please keep tagging other people and let's enjoy the game of basketball. Lutos on the attack. Holds on to the ball, tries to find his friends, and it is Tebu. Andy on the attack. Beautiful crossover. Finds Tichonjov, who spins in the paint. Tries to find John Waitolo, but unfortunately the ball is out of bounds. Beautiful crossovers from Kandi Musukwa, but unfortunately Mataro Warriors convert on that particular play. It is 41 baskets to 36. Kandi Musukwa hands it back to Gosa, who's trying to find Tito Njovu, who gives it to a cutting Kandi, and Kandi fails to connect. Beautiful basketball there. The City Boys keep hitting and attacking the paint. Mataro Warriors need to really do a good job with regards to protection. Kandi pulls up for a three-point play, in and out, and Setwala with the ball. While he hands it back to Kaonga, who drives in, and Kandi with the crossover and a power drive, but fails to convert. Lutus challenging on the rebound, and it's a short clock violation. It is Lutus basketball. Kaonga gives it to Tabu, who manages to convert. Lutus basketball club is now sitting on 45 baskets to 39 for Mataro Warriors. Beautiful and impressive display of defensive coordination by Lutus basketball club. Kandi gets the ball, hands it over to Gosa, who gives it back to Kandi, who drives inside and lays it easily but fails to convert. And it is none other than Michael Mwale, aka Bosch, who gets the foul. Bosch has won himself a trip on the foul line. He will be hoping to cut the lead to 4 if he converts both the free throws. My man Zanga Richard Simwinga watching this particular live stream of his team, Mataro Warriors versus Lutus. Wherever you are, bro, your team is down by 5 points. You need to suit up, man. You need to suit up. While you're on the drive and managed to convert for the City Boys. It is 42 to 47 baskets. Bosch on the drive finds John Waitolo, who gets fouled. It is Setwala who has fouled John Waitolo, who was cutting to the hoop. Waitolo fails to convert the first one, something that doesn't usually happen, especially considering the fact that John is one of the good shooters that we have around. But unfortunately, surprisingly, he misses both free throws. But luckily, Warriors secures the rebound, and John goes to screen for Kandi. Bosch drives, middle penetration, pulls up for a 2 but fails to convert. It is now Lupia on the charge, but unfortunately loses the ball. Warriors have a fast break opportunity, but Gosa Mudulu decides to cruise off the attack. Kandi gets the ball, drives to the hoop and fails to convert. Tito on the rebound and scores for Mataro Warriors. It is 47 baskets to 44. Lutus Basketball Club still in the lead. Lupia on the ball. Beautiful drive there, but fails to convert. good defensive play there from Mwala, but unfortunately, Mwala couldn't manage to secure possession for Lutos Basketball Club. Lutos on the defense as Warriors is on the attack. Gosa Abdullah gets a free shot, hands it over to Kandi, who pulls up for a three-point play, but fails to convert. Bosch on the rebound, attempts a two-point play, but fails to convert. Waitolo equally fails to convert. Lupia, the smallest guy on the floor with the rebound. Beautiful pass over there from Mwala, but unfortunately, Bwalia couldn't convert. Mataro Warriors on the attack, still trailing by 3. Gosa pulls up for a three-point play. It is still Mataro Warriors basketball, and it is now a timeout for Lutos basketball. Lutos still in the lead. 47-44 baskets here at Nasdaq in Lusaka in the Midlands Basketball Association regular season fixture. The City Boys hoping to secure a win after suffering defeat last weekend at the hands of NAPSA Hurricanes, who narrowly yesterday again managed to beat Hawks Basketball Club at their home turf at Zamshu. What an interesting encounter it was yesterday, but hey, there can always be one winner. Those are some of the fans that are here to enjoy the beautiful display of basketball at the Nasdaq Arena in Lusaka as Mataro Warriors continues to trail Lutos Basketball Club to the surprise of everybody. And I use the word surprise confidently because my interactions with a few people prior to the commencement of the game indicated that this will be a walk in the park for Mataro Warriors, but the City Boys are holding on. The big guns on the court now, Tito Njovu and Michael Chomba in the paint. Bosch playing top. Gosa Abdullah pulls up for a 3 and does what he does best, converts on the three-point line. We are now at 47 apiece. Mataro Warriors 47, Lutos Basketball Club 47, courtesy of the shooting maestro and point guard Gosa Abdullah. Tabu on the attack, but his floater falls short as Mataro Warriors picks up momentum on the attack, but Michael Chomba couldn't quite connect to Kandi Musukwa. And with all that length and court vision, one would have expected Michael Chomba to simply just lob the pass to Kandi Musukwa, who was wide open, but instead he opted for a bounce pass. Gosa Abdullah picks up. Ladies and gentlemen, the shooting maestro, Gosa Abdullah, national team point guard, and Mataro Warriors first choice point guard, has opened up his shooting abilities on display. Gosa Abdullah with quick three-point shots. Warriors now in the lead, 50 baskets to 47. Lutas responding with a tactical change. Walia replaces Lupando, replaces Walia for Lutas. Gosa pulls up for another three-pointer, but this time around couldn't quite connect. It is Lutos basketball. That three-point attempt was almost sending the crowd in a frenzy after Gosa hit 2 consecutive points. Lupia on the drive finds Mwala, who unfortunately fails to convert on the layup and fouls Michael Chomba. Lutos technical bench making another sub. Wupe is looking to replace Sitwala. Wupe has entered the game for the first time in the third quarter. 2 minutes to go, and Sitwala takes a rest after committing a foul on Michael Chomba. Gosa Abdullah brings up the ball. Michael Chomba looking for Tito but couldn't quite find him. Michael Chomba securing the screen, hands it back to Kandi. Kandi tries to work out something, sizes up the defense and finds Michael, who pulls up for a three-pointer, fails to convert, and wow, What a missed opportunity there. Lupando missed an open free layup. Good 1-2 pass from Tito to Kandi. Tito finds Kandi. Kandi gives it to Gosao, pulls up for a three and fails to convert. Tito fighting for the rebound, but it is Luther's basketball. Mataro Warriors beginning to look comfortable again in the third period. As mentioned earlier by David, that normally players and teams with experience tend to know what to do and show at moments like this in the game. In and out 3-point. Goes out with the rebound, finds Michael Chomba, who converts with ease on a fast break. Mataro Warriors sitting on 52 baskets to 47 for Luther's Basketball Club. Lupia pulls up for a three, but unfortunately nothing but air ball. Kandi comfortably walks the floor as Mataro Warriors look to extend the lead. Thomas Nenguke connects with Gosa. Thomas finds Tito Njovu. Tito Njovu tries to do something in the paint, hands it back to Thomas Nenguke, who tries to drive, but brilliant defense there from Lupando, who tries to connect with Lupia, and unfortunately it's a wasted opportunity for Luther's Basketball Club, who are trying to still find their rhythm. 2 3-pointers and brilliant pass there from Kandi Musukwa to Tito Njovu, and converts William Njovu. The referees are conversing at the moment. The crowd seems to be sharing sentiments with the Luther's bench over a point they feel shouldn't count because Tito Njovu's feet were planted when he got a very beautiful pass from Kandi Musukwa. Billy conversing with William. What will the decision be? Will the basket count, or it will be 2 shots on the foul line? Referee William about to communicate at the table, and from his gestures we can clearly see that the basket counts. Tito Njovu gets the 2 points plus an opportunity to make it 3 on the foul line, and he does exactly just that. Mataro Warriors are now sitting on 55 baskets, and Luther's basketball still stuck at 47. 23 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lupando with the play. Lupia, ball goes back to Lupando, who manages to find Luther's attack this time around, but unfortunately fails to convert, and Thomas Nanguke comfortably secures the basketball for Mataro Warriors. It is the end of the third quarter, and ladies and gentlemen, the tables have turned this afternoon in Lusaka at the Nasdaq Arena. Mataro Warriors showing some poise, composure, experience, are now in command. It is 47 Luther's Basketball Club, 55 Mataro Warriors. Have we managed? So it is the end of the third quarter here at the Nasdaq Arena in Lusaka, where Mataro Warriors is taking on Luther's Basketball Club. Mataro Warriors comfortably in the lead at the moment, sitting on 55 baskets to 47 baskets. And to those of you that are watching the live broadcast on our various social media platforms, we encourage you to also take liberty to share this particular stream to as many social media platforms as possible. And of course to KM Wanza, who wants women's games to be promoted as well. We have taken note, and in fact I can comfortably tell you right now that we will be televising live the women's as well. So, Chama, we got you. And Chama is joining us all the way from Kalulushi. Back Kalulushi, we welcome you. The fourth quarter has begun, and it is Lutos Basketball Club with the possession at the moment. Tebu attempts a two, and it is nothing. After a struggling third quarter, Tebu seems to begin the third with a good block for the Lutos. Thomas Nenguke pulls up for a three-point play, but unfortunately fails to convert, and Lutos pick the rebound. Tebu on the play, beautiful crossover, and almost finishing. Lutos beginning the fourth quarter on a positive scoring note after a very dry third quarter. And it is Lupando. Kandi pulls up on two players. My God. Reminding everybody that he can do that all day. Lupando finds Tebu. Lupando dishes it out. It is still Lutos basketball, courtesy of the Thomas Nenguke deflection. Beautiful rebound there. Whoa. Wupe. Beautiful display of lip from Wupe there, who got the rebound for Lutos, but unfortunately couldn't convert. Thomas Nenguke is alone once again, but gets rejected. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wupe registering his presence in the basketball game. Thomas dishes out to Kandi, who unfortunately fails to convert from the three. Lupando on the attack, but beautiful defense from Kandi, and it is Lupia who has committed the foul. It is 58 baskets to 51. Mataro Warriors in the lead. So far, a successful 3 minutes in the fourth quarter for Lutos Basketball Club, who have showed some good energy. Mataro Warriors on the attack. It is Thomas Nenguke, Tito Njovu, Michael Chomba, and Gosa Hamadulu on the floor. Brilliant pass there from Tito Njovu to Kandi Musukwa, who unfortunately fails to convert. Lutos Basketball Club loses possession after getting a very good rebound there. The combination of Wupe and Tablo is quite interesting. Every rebound in the paint, increasing the chances of securing possession for Lutos Basketball Club. Tito gets a free pass at the middle of the free throw, finds Kandi, who pulls up for a three all alone, and it's in and out. Tablo on the attack and decides to go all the way and beautifully converts with an easy layup. Tablo seems to be quite a good talent. It's a very good talent that, as David indicated earlier, Lutos Basketball Club will do well to nurture. Gosa Mudulu finds Tito Njovu, who backs down his defender and comfortably gets the 2 points for Mataro Warriors. Full court defense by Gosa Mudulu, but gets Lupia, pulls up the three. And ladies and gentlemen, it is nothing but net. Looters are within 4 points of Mataro Warriors, who are sitting on 60 baskets to 56 here at the Nasdaq Arena. The crowd is enjoying this beautiful display of basketball. Unfortunately, Lupia overplays. It is a foul. Mataro Warriors have an opportunity. It is a timeout. Good display of momentum and energy by the Looters Basketball Club, who have reduced the lead to 4, which had increased to 8. 6 minutes played. That is the Mataro Warriors huddle, just reminding each other what they need to do, which everybody on the team knows to do, considering the fact that they're a team that are coming into this fixture with experience. They've been in these moments before. They know what it means to be leading by a slender margin, such as 4 points, and they practically understand that anything can happen. And on the other hand, from the City Boys, the Looters Basketball Club, it was an issue of simply encouraging themselves to continue with the same approach, the same momentum, keep on attacking the rack and keep on playing aggressive defense down the stretch. Thomas Nanguke on the inbound for Mataro Warriors. Thomas Nanguke finds Gosa Hamadulu, who connects with Kandi Musukwa. Michael Chomba on the pick. And referee Pecos says that is an illegal screen from Michael. Though ironically, we do get to see some players mount such kind of screens in leagues such as the NBA, but obviously for the Midlands Basketball Association that subscribes to FIBA, from which referee Pecos gets his rule book, says no. Lupia should have taken that shot, but connects, and it is a basket, ladies and gentlemen. Looters have reduced the lead to 1 basket, 2 points. Titon Jove on the drive, but referee Pecos says, hell no, that is a travel, Titon Jovo. Looters have an opportunity to now even the scores here at the Nasdaq after a travel call on Titon Jovo. That was preceded by a brilliant 1-2 play between Kaonga and Lupia. Tabu finds Kaonga, who pulls up for a 3 and fails to convert. Kandi Musukwa signals Gosa Hamdulu and finds Thomas Nunguke. Ball ends up in Tito's. Beautiful defense there from Looters, but referee Williams says no, the ball went out of bounds. Tito gets the ball and converts an easy 2. Tito Njovu is arguably one of the strongest forwards that we have in the league, especially in that position. Lupia goes in for a floater, fails to convert, and Gupe fails to convert the follow-up. Kandi pulls up for a 3-point play, but it is nothing but air ball. And you can see the displeasure from Gosa Hamadulu, who felt Kandi could have made a better decision with that ball. Kaonga drives, floated up, and ladies and gentlemen, the ball game is back on a 2-point differential, with Mataro Warriors still in the lead. Gosa Hamadulu finds Michael, who's currently being swarmed. Kandi on the drive, attempts but fails to convert. Tito picks the rebound and cashes in for the Warriors of Mataro. Lupia attacks with urgency, and ladies and gentlemen, that is a brilliant coast-to-coast attack from Lupia of Looters Basketball Club. A player that has potential and has the capacity to improve his game, as David indicated earlier on, especially adding a bit of some leadership prowess, a bit of some leadership skills and techniques to his game. Mataro Warriors fails to convert. Warriors leading by 2 points at 64 to 62 baskets. Lupia on the attack and pulls out for a 3, and unfortunately fails to convert. Kandi delays to take that shot, hands it over to Bosch, who connects with Hamdulu, who pulls up for a 3, and ladies and gentlemen, you do not leave Gosa Hamdulu alone like that, because he can do that all day. He can do that all day. Beautiful pressure defense, trap defense by Mataro Warriors, and Kaonga there had to hit it off Michael Mwale's foot. Wupe finds Lupia, who unfortunately fails to convert. Michael on a break and loses the ball. Kaonga fails to convert that 3 from deep. Gosa Hamdulu finds Michael Mwale. Gosa pulls up for another 3, but fails to convert this time around. Tito takes it back and gets rejected by Tabu. Gosa Hamdulu manages to convert. Warriors at 69 baskets and Looters at 62. Kandi makes the steal and scores an easy 2. It is now 71 to 62 baskets in favor of Mataro Warriors. Lupia finds Kaonga. Kaonga drops it to Wupe. Wupe gives it to Lupia. Lupia converts. It is 64 baskets for Looters Basketball Club and 71. Mataro Warriors on the attack. Michael Mwale. Michael Mwale forces his way inside, hoping to get a foul, but unfortunately the referee says, hell no, that was good defense. Lupia with the basket on the attack. Lupia was hoping to shoot, but unfortunately Lupia pulls up for a 3 and fails to convert. The ball lands in Tabu's hands. Tito tries to tap it out, but Tabu gets an easy 2 from Tito's benevolent tap. Baskets to 71 in favor of Mataro Warriors, and Tito gets the basketball and encourages his compatriots to calm the game. Michael Mwale trying to work something out in the paint, but unfortunately gets defended successfully, and referee Peckles is on hand to say, no Michael, that's a travel. Again, Looters Basketball picking a bit of some momentum. 1 minute remaining in the 4th quarter, 1 minute 20 seconds to be specific. Looters Basketball trailing Mataro Warriors by 5 points. It is 71-66 here at the Nasdaq Arena in Lusaka. One minute remaining on the clock. Mataro Warriors leading by 5 points. 71-66 here at the Nasdaq Arena. Looters ball. Kaonga spins and Gosa Hamdulu, and the crowd likes it, and unfortunately he fails to convert, and Gosa heavily protests the call by referee Pecos. He feels that it was nothing but clean defense. But of course, Gosa's defensive efforts have earned Kaonga a trip on the line. He now has an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws that can potentially reduce the lead to 4. To 3 rather. And he makes the first one. Lutus Basketball Club 67, Mataro Warriors still 71. Kaonga on the foul line and converts another. It is now 68 to 71. Mataro Warriors is up by 3. Playing some pressure defense. Tito Njovu gets the ball and makes his way in the paint. And Tito tries to jam it. This is why we love basketball, and this is why fans come to get a piece of the spectacular individual brilliance that experienced seasoned players like Titus Njovu are able to show and display. Tito Njovu earns himself a trip on the line, converts the first one, extends the lead by 4. 72 baskets to 68, still in favor of Mataro Warriors. 1 minute 3 seconds remaining. Tito Njovu converts both free throws, and Lutus Basketball Club attacking with urgency, and Kaonga narrowly misses a layup. Tito Njovu again comes back with the ball. Is he going all the way, but finds Bosch, and Bosch converts. Brilliant and epic runs from Tito Njovu. Tabu on the attack, and he fails to convert a 3-pointer. Bosch comfortably secures the rebound and fails to locate Tito Njovu on the fast break. Mwala's persistence and follow through on his own miss earns Lutus Basketball Club a basket. It is 70 to 75. With 13 seconds remaining on the clock. It is Mwala who commits the foul and sends Kandi Msukwa on the line. Mataro Warriors leading by 5 points. Kandi misses the first one. Kandi misses the second one, but Tito grabs the rebound, and he was well defended over there. Good hands from Mwala there, who was able to knock the ball off Tito's hands, who was potentially going to convert that. Kandi on the play. Fine. Kandi connects with Tito. Tito fakes and converts. Ladies and gentlemen, it has now become a Tito Njovu show in the 9 seconds of the game. 2.5 remaining on the clock for regulation time. 77 to 70 baskets. Mataro Warriors leading. Tito Njovu on the free throw. And Bosch converts. Wow, what a brilliant read. What a brilliant defensive rebound. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Midlands Basketball Association regular season fixture between Lutus Basketball Club, the young City Boys, and the experienced, seasoned Mataro Warriors Basketball Club, who have won by 9 points after starting slow. The game turned out quite different in comparison to what everybody anticipated. People thought it was going to be an easy game for Mataro Warriors, but boy, did the City Boys prove them wrong by simply giving in a spirited fight. Gosa Amdulu, Tito Njovu, prolific defense from Thomas Nenguke, brilliant shooting from Nikki, and of course, awesome shooting from Chish Metal as well, have earned the Mataro Warriors a win so far. In all their 3 fixtures of the regular season in the Midlands Basketball Association, Mataro Warriors are yet to drop a game. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is an interesting matchup that the basketball fraternity has been waiting for. The big fixture between Mataro Magic and Munali Suns will be starting shortly. And we will be broadcasting that particular game live from the Nasdaq Arena in Lusaka. And you can catch the game on Litovia TV stream on Facebook. And you are at liberty to be able to share and drop your comments over there.